always loved to write in the mornings when I can, and this morning is no exception, especially with these beautiful scenes. I can't help but just want to write because I feel so inspired, and I particularly love creative writing, so I enjoy picking out things and really immersing and grounding myself in the place that I'm in, and then writing about those things that I'm noticing poetically. I say poetically loosely, I'm obviously not a poet, but I really enjoy grounding myself in the moment and talking about nature with the grace it deserves. And I thought I'd read you what I wrote this morning. Sitting here in the sunlight, surrounded by the vast carpet of lush greens and cocooned in the chorus of birdsong, I feel I am where I'm meant to be. My skin drinks in the sunlight, starved for so long. Whoever convinced us that we needed concrete walls and tarmacked roads, bricks upon bricks to keep this beauty out? I watch the cobwebs gently caught in a soft breeze as they glisten in the morning sun like fine strands of magic. The daffodil serving as a reminder of the cyclical ways of nature, something so beautiful, decomposing and returning to the earth for another year. The morning dew, a carpet of shimmering glitter under the morning sun. Nature does not hold back. She is unapologetically herself. We must do the same and embrace who we are. So today is an exciting day. It is the day that we are making the foraging basket, weaving the foraging basket from Willow. It's the first time I've ever worked with Willow before, so I'm very excited. It's going to be a good day. I need to pack some lunch for the day. We're going to Petworth National Trust house for this because they have a spring festival on this whole week, and this just happened to fall on the weekend when I was going to be here, and I thought, this is meant for me, and I got the last ticket for it. So once we've made it, I'm hoping we'll go out and do some proper foraging, either this evening or tomorrow morning before we head out of here. I'm not leaving you behind. I think you're going to be at a very wonky angle, but we've just stopped to break for the day. It's really amazing, really lovely working with the willow. You can actually obviously forage the willow to make these baskets yourself from the wild, and you can also use silver birch apparently, although birch, from a bit of researching I've been doing, is a lot less pliable, so it snaps a bit easier. But with a bit of soaking it can be quite good. So yeah, but it's been fun so far and such a lovely day today. So just going to enjoy my lunch in the sunshine and then head back in to do some beautiful weaving for the actual base of the basket, which is what we'll be laying our forage skids on. So yes, excited, looking forward to it. There's a big crow. He keeps watching me and moving closer. I've just put my food away though, so I feel like he's not going to be so interested anymore. How gorgeous is this place though? I'm so surprised that it's not busier today. I mean, the weather is amazing, so yeah, it's strange. The sun's literally just gone in, but it has been really glorious. Really vast parkland here. Lots of deer, as you can tell by the blobs of poop littered around. Finished the foraging basket. This is the finished result. I'm so happy with it. It is my first time ever weaving with Willow, and it's a little bit, you know, don't know what was going on here, but it's definitely got some character. But I love the fact that I've made this and that I can now use it to go out foraging myself. So I definitely intend to use this evening. I know there's some wild garlic growing on the grounds of where I'm staying, which I plan to have with my dinner. So we're going to take this for its first forage this evening. Good morning everyone. It is absolutely freezing this morning. I woke up, I think, because I was so cold and I had to put my hoodie on. So hence why I've been in bed this morning having my cup of tea and having a read. I'm on the third Throne of Glass book at the moment, which I am really enjoying. I plan today to maybe go on a little bit of a hike because I haven't done much walking since I've been here. However, I am also desperate to actually go into Petworth National Trust because I didn't get to do that yesterday despite being there weaving the baskets. I didn't have any free time really other than to eat my lunch, which we did together. So yes, I would quite like to do that, and there's a huge grounds there, so I'm thinking that might be what we end up doing, and then we go and grab a coffee there too. Haven't had a coffee yesterday, so I feel like I need to make up for it by having a coffee today. And I did consider doing some painting this morning and maybe going out and picking some bluebells, which I know you're not meant to do. However, I am on private land here and the lady has picked various bluebells and put them around the little cabin I'm staying in, as well as my toilet, so I know that she is comfortable with me picking them. And there is a carpet of them here, so I don't feel as though I'm taking from something that should not be taken from. So yes, that was the plan. I was going to pick some bluebells, do a little bit of watercolour painting this morning, and then pack up to go because I have to check out of here by 11. However, as I said, I did wake up very early because I was cold, so we've got lots of time. TMI, but it is my time of the month, so I am just in like pain this morning too, so I'm not doing anything quickly. Okay, let's go and pick some bluebells. There are loads just behind the cabin, so let's pick some of these. I'm going to replace some of the dying ones that are in the little vase in my loo in this little shack here, because I figured I don't need a whole new bunch, but just to give them a bit more life for my painting, I'm just going to pick a couple of newer ones. Let's take a dive in here. Let's hope the fairies don't come and get me for picking these. Guys, do you hear that? That is a cuckoo bird. Do you know how rare that is to hear? Did you just hear it? It may have been hard because there is a road near here and the door's squeaking, but cuckoo, cuckoo. So they migrate over here in April, which is so cool. Do you know how cool that is? Oh, really bringing out my inner nerd. So something that's really, really important to me is not to take art so seriously. I find that we live in an era whereby if we're not perfect at something, then we just shouldn't bother, because we see people doing these amazing things on social media and it makes us think, well, mine isn't as good as that, so why should I bother? But if you give it a go, you never know what you're going to produce, and it's special because you did it and it has your stamp on it. And everything is art just because there's certain techniques and stuff, and I suppose we've maybe put a stamp of what art maybe is classed as and what calibre you have to be at to be an artist. But I just really think there's something so lovely about just sitting there with your paint and just doing something, just giving it a go. So I'd really encourage you, if you're, a bit shy to start painting or sketching, just give it a go. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Perfectionism is going to cause you to procrastinate and just not end up doing anything. So I promise you that if you just give it a go, don't care about the final outcome, you will have a great time doing it. And there's a car coming, so I'm going to stop. But yeah, pleased with how this turned out, and I'm going to leave this in the shepherd's hut for the owner. How gorgeous is this tree? It's like a big white cloud. some of those paintings that I just showed you from Turner, they were of the Petworth grounds, and the grounds haven't changed, so you can really see the similarities between the landscapes and the actual scenes here, which is just so beautiful. Guys, look at this massive oak tree. This has got to be hundreds and hundreds of years old. Look at the trunk on it. Wow. Oh my god. You could fit 10 of me around this. It is insanely beautiful. Oh my god. Wow. How beautiful. How lucky. I'm one of many, many people to have seen it. It's a holly tree. Holly bush growing out the top of it. That's crazy. So because this parkland is so ancient, I was actually doing a bit of morel hunting, but something you must know if you're a mushroom enthusiast like me, or want to become a mushroom enthusiast forager, you really need to learn your trees. So morels will only grow, well, they like to grow with ash and elm, which are both quite rare, and therefore are trees that I am not very familiar with IDing. So I've been doing a lot of Googling while I've been here, and kind of trying to look around trees that I think are, I mean, ash is so rare, I think, as is elm, but yeah, I don't really think I've had any luck, to be honest. There's lots of hazel and beech and oaks. So yes, no luck with morels, but maybe another time. They're very elusive.